nation's capital. It's the truth conductor. And oh, I gotta turn my light on. The one that looks that's much better. Put a little light on it, brother. You know, what's up, my good people? How y'all doing today? Listen, man. One of the things that's wrong with the world, not just America, but the world, is we done got too damn sensitive for our own good. We really have. What's going on? Okay, what's going on? So we done got too sensitive. Everything now is offensive. You can't say nothing without people being in offense. And that is the default move now of when you say something to somebody that they might not like is to be in offense. Listen, y'all, everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody got something in their past they're not proud of. Let me say that again. Everybody got something in their past that they ain't proud of. Okay? But it's back there. And see, the only difference is, see, you might not be on the front line where people are digging into your life in the seat, but everybody got something that they ain't proud of in their past. So that means ain't none of us perfect, man. So if ain't none of us perfect, how come we can't talk to one another? Why we can't communicate? If the key don't fit the door, why open it? Just because somebody talking about your lifestyle or your ethnicity. You know, you can call me a nigga all day long. That ain't gonna offend me. That's just showing me how stupid you are. Calling me a nigga. I ain't mad at you for calling me a nigga. You showing me who you are. What's going on, John? You showing me who you are. So a lot of times, man, we getting upset with people who are showing us who they are. They're showing us who they are, and we upset with them. We're angry because they done took the guesswork out of trying to figure out who they are. And this is what we need to get away from. Man, we got to get away from this stuff, man. You know, this sensitivity, and you can't say nothing, and you can't criticize nobody. You can, man, you should be able to listen. If the shoe don't fit, why are you wearing it? Let me ask that question again. If the shoe don't fit, why are you wearing it? You see, if it don't apply to you, why are you taking it personal? And a lot of people are taking this stuff personal, man. And we all got a part to play in it. You know, it's just like right now, if you say something about somebody Jewish, first thing they want to do is call you anti-Semitic. And you talking about just one particular person that happens to be Jewish. Like ain't nobody, see, there's good and bad in everybody. Let me say that again. See, there's good and bad in everybody. And unfortunately, you got some people acting like you can't speak out against no Jewish people that are bad, because if you speak out against them, you anti. No, bullshit, man. You speaking out against bad people that happen to be Jewish. And you got people trying to make you anti-Semitic. No. That's just like, you know, the homosexual lifestyle. Because you don't agree with it, don't mean that you are homophobic. I just don't agree with the lifestyle. Ain't got nothing to do with the person. It has everything to do with the lifestyle. We just too damn sensitive. Okay? We just too sensitive, man. And somewhere we just gonna have to stop being offended, because and see and because of that, now you got people that are afraid to speak up. They are afraid to speak up because the minute they say something, man, somebody gonna pounce and try to exploit. And this is wrong, man. It's wrong. It's wrong. Let me say that again. It's wrong. And we need to stop it. So that this is my take on it. I mean, if the key don't fit your door, why are you opening it up? I ain't expecting nobody. My doorbell could ring right now while I'm live. I don't have no obligations to get up and go see who at my front door because I ain't expecting nobody. Now, if it's an emergency, they're gonna keep ringing the doorbell until they get my attention. Okay, then if you keep ringing my doorbell, and you might get my attention to go see what the fuck is going on. Since you see I ain't answering the door, but just because you ring my doorbell don't mean, and I ain't expecting you. I ain't obligated to open my door to find out nothing what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit what you want. I'm not expecting you. Okay, you can be offended all you want to. You can see me inside. I'm not expecting you. All right. So best thing you can do is go on to somebody else's house. If you see I'm not gonna open my door. And see, and a lot of people are opening the doors. John, don't tell that lie. You don't love everyone. Don't tell that lie, man. There's some people you don't. And see, that's another thing, man. We gotta stop lying to ourselves. People say, "Oh, I don't hate nobody." That's a damn lie. You do hate somebody. You just ain't. It just ain't came to the surface. That hatred that you got. If the right situation presents itself, oh, your hatred gonna come to the surface. You see, your animosity, your prejudices will come to the surface. Okay, if the right person pushed the right button, everybody got some kind of prejudice. Let me say that again. Everybody got some kind of prejudice going on in them about something. It could be about skin color. It could be about weight. It could be about height. It could be about size. Everybody got some kind of prejudice, all right? Or preference, I should say. Okay? Everybody got some kind of preference, all right? And they ain't all the same, all right? So until somebody challenge one of your preferences, and see, and this is another thing that folk need to stop doing. Man, we getting ready to face some tough times. Stop saying what you won't do. It's a lot of people out here right now. Oh, I would never do that. I would never do that. Man, you don't know what you would do in the form when a crisis hit. See, a lot of y'all need to stop saying what you want or will not do, because you don't know. If you face with that crisis, you don't know what you'll do. The very thing you say you won't do will be the first thing it's your first default move. What you said you won't do is what you're going to end up doing first. All right. So man, let's get away from this sensitivity and this all of this clowning and canceling and all of this other crap that we put up with. See, somebody gonna have to challenge that. Somebody gonna have to challenge that, and the way you can challenge that is by saying, "Hey, listen, what's going on? I ain't, you know, Everybody got something in their past they ain't proud of. Everybody. Okay? All right. Everybody got something. Everybody got something. Everybody got something they ain't proud of. And right now, we're just trying to hold. We got too many people that are holding people to a standard that they can't even live themselves. This is the problem. See, the reason we have the cancel culture is because we got a group of people that are holding folk to standards that they can't even live up to. And they'll get pissed off at you because you can't live up to some standards that they can't even live up to. But they upset with you. They ain't upset with themselves because they can't live the standards. They upset with you because you can't live up to their standards that they can't live up to. And it's just that simple. This is what it boils down to. Okay, we got people that right now they're passing judgment on people with some standards, man. They can't even. They know they wouldn't even try. See, and that's the sad part about it. The people I'm telling you about, man, they won't even try to live up to the standards they hold you to because they know it's impossible. You see, and now you see why people are so quick to want to jump on you because they know the standards they're holding you up to, they wouldn't be able to do it themselves. They couldn't do it themselves. Okay, so it starts with all of us, man. This with all of us. All of us got a part to play in this. See, we all are too sensitive. Okay, all right. We all just too sensitive. We all too sensitive. We all if the shoe don't fit, man, don't wear it. If somebody call you a bitch and you ain't a bitch, why are you offended? They can call you anything they want to. If it does not apply to you, why are you offended? And this is what we got to get back to, man. Stop being offended by stuff that don't even apply to us. Look at how easy folk jump into. The other day, a little Spanish girl cut me off, and one of her tail lights was out. Okay, I'm trying to get her attention to let her know, hey, you need to check your tail light is out. One year, and that girl flipped me the bird. She flipped, I'm trying to tail light out, and she flips me a bird. And I thinking I'm gonna respond to her cutting me off. No, I'm just trying to tell you, hey, you need to get your brake light fixed. Because cops gonna pull you over for that. And this is how sensitive we are, man. I can listen. I can take y'all down to in front of the White House right now. Oh, by the way, there's a book called The Invisibles by John Holland that's really good about the White House, about slaves in the White House. The Invisibles by John Holland, Holland. It's a good book. If you're looking for something that you want to read, that's a highly good book. The Invisibles by John Holland. All right. I would just say, if you got some spare time, check it out. They got some interesting stories about some interesting people that you would probably say, why in Lafayette Park? They sat right there in Lafayette Park. Okay. And see, that's another thing. That's what I got to go down and be a thorn in their side about opening back up Pennsylvania Avenue. This thing with Secret Service, it's your house. Why you got people scared? Got you scared in front of your own house? You got to put fences up. Got you scared in your own house. Ain't that some shit? And you Secret Service, and that's your house, and they got you scared, man, in your own house, and it's a travesty. This is why we still, again, because we don't, communicate with each other. We don't talk to each other, all right, which we should be doing, and we ain't doing. This is what it's presenting right here. All right. So listen. Speaking of White House, let me get ready and go down there. Okay, I'm going back. I'm gonna take some more water back. I'm gonna take the water back, and and just deal with the punishment. Just keep documenting them. They come up and harass me. I ain't seen them in a couple of days. When they come and start harassing me, should just document it. Just document it, man. Because I could be doing 1,000 and other things down there in that part than trying to sit there with signs, stop hating each other because we disagree, and giving away some free water, saying, "Hey, man," and you'll be surprised, man. I'm telling you, I just you'll be surprised how when people see free, the only thing they think about is themselves. You'll be surprised, man, with the impact that word "free" has on everybody. Okay, I know sometimes it is, but sometimes you got to fight some fights, man, that for somebody else. Sometimes the battle is not for you; it's for somebody coming behind you, and that's one of the things that you got to realize. Some souls you fighting ain't for you, man. You fighting some battles for somebody that's coming behind you. That's how you got to look at it. Somebody coming behind you gonna have to deal with the same thing. So you're just weakening the wall right now. You're just making it a little easier for somebody else. The first one always is the one that's overlooked. That first one that's breaking down the walls, that's causing change, they usually always the ones that are overlooked. It's the ones that come behind them that fighting a weaker situation because of somebody else, they'll get the credit. But the people that started the fight usually don't get the credit and stayed in the fight. They usually don't get the credit. It's the ones that come behind you, that get the credit. That didn't put as much sacrifice and time and energy as you might have, but they'll end up getting the credit. All right, and this is just a reality. That's just a reality we have to face. Because I asked myself, man, why do you keep going down there with that sign when it seemed like people don't even care? They don't even care, man. I told y'all if I had $1 for every person that walked up to me and say, "Man, I love your sign," and won't even take their phone out and say, "Can I take a picture and share it?" But I'm supposed to be impressed with them loving my sign, and they won't even share it. Okay, they won't even share it, but I'm supposed to be impressed because they like it. You see that this is the kind of stuff you have to look at. All right. So and if I don't do it, see if I don't do it, who gonna do it? That's what I have to ask myself. If you don't go down there and make the sacrifice, who gonna do it? And so that's the sacrifice I gotta make. Is to go down there and say every day that I'm not doing, man, I refuse to. I've been at my tours now for 7 years. And if people don't know, Black History Tours of DC exist, and I'm gonna pop up. And yet, my phone ain't ringing. I see all of the other tour companies, Black people taking all the other tours. See, I'm sitting there watching it, but my phone ain't ringing. And it can't be because you don't know I exist. I don't know what else to do to show you that I exist. I don't know what else to do. Okay, I can't do no more to show you that I exist. So for whatever reason, people, ain't interested, they ain't interested. So, I just keep myself busy, man. And the one way I can keep myself busy is going sit down in front of the White House with that sign, stop hating each other because you disagree. That's how I keep my sanity, man. Because if I didn't, I'd be sitting here, pouting about, all these people talking about Black Lives Matter, but I ain't benefited from it. I'm a black business. I don't benefit from Black Lives Matter. I can tell you that. I've never benefited from Black Lives Matter. See, so I don't get black or white support. So I don't get either one. So and a lot of them be talking about that Black Lives Matter. I don't get their support. Get it back on. Get it back on. And any kind of Black History needs you got in the city. You can find on my website. Any kind of Black History needs you got. You want a shuttle? You want to hop on, hop off shuttle? I got it on my website. For all of the Black museums and monuments, I got a hop on, hop off shuttle. That's going to service all of them, man, all day, every day. I took my idea to Phil Mendelson, who's the president of the DC City Council. And he looked at me and said, man, I don't know how to help you. I said, that's a shame. I bring you a Black idea, I can't get no help. See, but if I was white, bringing up this idea, I can get your attention. I mean, that's just the reality. That's just the reality of it, man. And see, and y'all think I'm lying. Right now, if white America and their stamp of approval is by them taking my tour, see, if Black folks start seeing white people take my tour, I got their undivided attention. But see, white people don't take my tour. So I ain't gonna get no Black folks' attention because white people aren't appeal. My tour don't appeal to white people. See, but the minute I started getting like Ben's Chili Bowl, there was a point where Ben's Chili Bowl was almost going out of business until white people started patronizing Ben's Chili Bowl. That's what kept them afloat, was white people. And that's a Black-owned business. But I guarantee you go in that, you'll find more white folk in Ben's Chili Bowl today than you'll find Black people. And that business been around over 60 years. Matter of fact, was only one of the 3 businesses that survived the assassination of Dr. King. Was Ben's Chili Bowl. Only 3 businesses that didn't get burned down during the 68 riots because they were the pillows in the community. All right? And today, Ben's Chili Bowl is successful from the white dollar. It's not the Black dollar, from the white dollar. Okay? So if white America start taking my tour, shit, Black folk will get in line, man. Black folk will get in line. I'm telling you the truth. You think I'm lying? That's not God truth. They would get in line. You see white people? What white people taking it? I talk history on my tour. I talk history on my tour. I don't have, matter of fact, I don't have enough time to share all of the history that I got on my tour. See, go back and look. See, y'all, people need to go back. See, that's one of the sensitivities that we have. Black history. If you're talking about Black history, it must be against white people. Ain't got nothing to do with white people. Some of their actions will come up, but this is about Black folk, our survival. See, this is what white America, I think, struggles with when it comes down to Black folk. See, white America comes from a very structured environment. Let me say that again. See, most white Americans come from a very structured environment. What do you mean structured? You know, family household, even though mother and father might not even be sleeping in the same bed or speaking to each other, but they still under the same roof. You see, white people, will pay attention to walk or the don't walk sign. They ain't gonna jaywalk. Whereas Black folk, man, come out of most of us come out of a very dog eat dog situation. And let me say that again. See, most Black folk come out of a very dog eat dog situation among themselves. And not only do they have to deal with the dog eat dog situation they got to live in, but they also now got to come out and assimilate into white America. And a lot of times they bring that dog eat dog mentality over to white America. And white America can't understand why you got to come over here with your dog eat dog mentality. Okay? And this is what we don't understand each other's lifestyle, man. And this is the problem. You know? This is the problem. So anyway, listen, y'all. Let me get ready and go back down. I'm going down to the White House. Okay? And sit there with my sign and my music and give away some water and read my book. I gotta start get my stuff back up. Great day. See you later.